You know, every Christmas I tell myself I'm not buying anything new. I stand in front of my little craft corner, look at all the glue sticks, leftover decorations, half-used ribbons and say, Sanikii, use what you have, behave yourself. And every year, I lie to myself. Because somehow, the dollar store always wins. And that's exactly how this little project started. I walked in just to look, not to buy, just to browse, stroll, mind my business. But you already know how that goes. The moment I walked past the Christmas aisle, something on the shelf whispered my name. This cute wood hanging square, plain, bare, absolutely unbothered. But it had potential, and if there's one thing about me, I can't resist potential. So I picked it up, held it in my hand and said, well, you're coming home with me. When I got home, I laid everything out on the table. The wood square, the silver ornaments, the mini pine picks, the white poinsettias, and that roll of burlap garland. And for a moment, I didn't touch a thing. I just stared at the materials like I was waiting for them to talk to me. Because sometimes you don't choose the project chooses you. And right there, in that quiet moment, I felt it. That little spark of inspiration that only comes when you're about to create something beautiful.
First things first, I took the tags off everything. Now listen, if crafting had a list of battles we all fight, those stubborn plastic tags would be number 1. I tugged, twisted, pulled. At one point I said, you see this? This is why I need prayer before crafting. But finally, the tags surrendered. Then I measured the burlap garland, cut a strip, and glued it across the wood square. Just like that, the whole vibe changed. This wasn't a plain wood square anymore. It was the start of a Christmas centerpiece with personality. A little rustic, a little cozy, like something you'd see on a farmhouse table in a Christmas movie. Next, I opened the mini pine picks. Now look, these little things are adorable, yes. But why did they come with those razor-sharp pointed ends? For what purpose? Who is using these as weapons? So I sat there, snipping the pointed tips of each one. A tiny pile of pine pieces formed on the table, and with every little clip, clip, I felt myself relaxing. Crafting will do that to you. You think you're just building something for your table, but really, you're calming your spirit. As I cut the pine, the idea finally clicked. What if I make a Christmas centerpiece? Something peaceful, elegant and glowing. Not loud, not overdone, just calm. I started gluing the mini pine all around the edges of the wood square, piece by piece, corner by corner, watching it slowly turn into a little winter scene. It felt like building a tiny forest around a clearing, and that clearing, the empty center, was waiting for the candle. One soft glow, surrounded by Christmas greenery. As I worked, my mind started wandering the way it always does when I'm crafting. Christmas has this funny way of reminding us of the small things, the quiet moments, the gentle memories, not the giant gifts, not the expensive decorations, not the chaos. but the simple things, like sitting at your table with glue on your fingers, building something from nothing. And right there, with pine picks in one hand and scissors in the other, I felt grateful. Grateful for peace, grateful for creativity, grateful for the little break from all the noise. After the greenery was done, I moved to the fun part, doctorating. I added the white poinsettias first, soft, elegant, like little whispers of snow that decided to stay and rest. Then the silver ornaments. I didn't want too much sparkle, just enough to catch the candlelight and shimmer gently. Every piece I added felt like placing a tiny memory on the board, a reminder of all the Christmases that came before, the quiet, the joy, the surprises, the peace. And the more I decorated, the more the centerpiece came to life. It wasn't just craft pieces anymore. It was a moment. At one point, I stopped and just looked at it. Really looked at it. And it hit me. Sometimes we move so fast, we forget to appreciate what we're building, in crafts and in life. We're always thinking about the next thing, the next project, the next milestone. But look at what you've already created. Look at how far you've already come. Look at the beauty in the pieces you've already put together, just like this centerpiece. Your life might not be finished yet, but it's already something beautiful. Then came the best part. I placed the candle right in the center, and everything changed. The whole piece shifted from pretty to magical. The greens, the whites, the silver, all gathered around that soft glow like Christmas gathering around a warm fire. I stepped back and just breathed. Because sometimes that's all you need. One moment of stillness in the middle of the season. As that candle flickered softly in the center, I felt something deeper. Christmas isn't about perfection. It's not about having the fanciest decor. It's not about comparing your home to somebody else's. It's about light. Light you create. Light you share. Light you protect. Light you let shine. And sometimes, the smallest candle in the simplest centerpiece can bring the biggest peace. No matter how busy, noisy, or heavy life gets, we can still make something beautiful. We can still create moments of calm. We can still shine. When I stepped back and looked at the finished centerpiece, I felt proud. Not because it was perfect, but because it was mine. Made with my hands. Made with my heart. Made with a little imagination and a whole lot of peace. And now, it's more than just decor. It's a reminder. Light will always find a place to shine, even in the simplest square of wood. As I look at this centerpiece now, I can't help but smile. What started as simple pieces, mini pine picks, a little glue, a little faith, turned into something beautiful. And that's how life works too. Beauty doesn't show up all at once. It shows up when you keep shaping, fixing, trying, and adding love piece by piece. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this project inspired you, encouraged you, or even made you relax for a moment, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs a little sparkle today. And if you're new here, welcome to the family. Subscribe for more calming DIY stories like this. Until next time, stay creative, stay grateful, and remember, beautiful things grow in quiet hands. Bye for now.